how the first letter was written, and we think it happened about 10,000 years ago.
Tricky morning, 10,000 years ago. It was a very tricky morning, 10,000 years ago. It was a very tricky morning, 10,000 years ago. It was a very tricky morning, 10,000 years ago. Here in the 10 endless seconds, I shall show you a story which befell and happened and became and was. The story is how the first letter was written. Once upon a time, a very early time, when man and his family lived in a cave, he couldn't read and he couldn't write and he didn't want to. He and his wife and his little daughter named Half-Maya met Alumai, which means small person about any man who's going to be spanked. But we will call her Kathy. All three lived as happy as could be in their cave in the high and far off times. I like to drink. I drink every day. I use berry juice. I squeeze the berries to make different colors. Berry juice is pretty, and it tastes pretty too. There! Can you tell who it is? It's a picture of me. Every day is something new. Last week, Mummy invented a feather pillow and Daddy has oysters. We have neighbors and other kids. Sometimes I borrow fire or a cup of honey. But today, I'm going fishing with Daddy. He says I can't if I don't talk. So I just draw pictures in the sand. Of course, sand doesn't taste as good as juice paint. Daddy! I'll call him and tell him it's time to go. I'll be his clock, because clocks have been invented. Daddy! Daddy, it's 1/2 time to go! Daddy!
Come.
Goodbye. We're going down to the turtle swamp to Wag-Eye River. There are lots of fish, and I can't talk because I'll scare the fish away, and Daddy will get very angry. Very, very angry. So I'll draw pictures in that. One day, this day, Kathy makes a new discovery. We draw pictures in the sand and let the water squish and mish between my big toes, my middle toes, and my little man saw a school of carpfish swimming by. And my little toe. Did you? Did you? You caught fish!
No, I broke the spear.
Oh dear, I know. I'll go to the cave and get your other spear.
No,
Why?
we're too small. You'll fall in the deeper swamp and drown and die. I'll fix and mend the ends together
How?
with some strips of leather.
Oh, but that will take forever. Half a day. And look, there goes our dinner. It's swimming away. If I could write. Yes, if I could write. I could send a message for the spear. Oh, Daddy, wouldn't it be wonderful if we knew how to write a letter?
Yes, know how to catch a fish in a net, but we don't know how. Yes.
Well, I'll think of something that I can do. Something that's new. I can think better when I whistle, can't you?
Walk, walk, walk. I've walked from there to here. I've walked where I've never been before. My feet say stop, and my head says explore. I hear a bird.
I hear birds.
It is not a bird. It is a little girl.
It's not a bird, it's a stranger man.
She's of another tribe. I do not understand what she says.
He's of another tribe. I don't know what he says. Hello? I know! I can't go to the cave to get Daddy's spear, but since you're here, I can send you! Now please listen. Do you know where I live, where my cave is? Do you?
She stamps her foot and makes strange faces. She must be the daughter of the chief. And there he sits. He must be a great chief because he takes no notice of me.
Now please listen. I want you to go to my cave. You're tall and you won't fall into the turtle swamp and drown and die. And bring back Daddy's other spear. Now is that clear?
She waves her arms and speaks, but I do not understand what she says. I'll give her a present. Piece of birch bark.
For me? Oh, where my cave is. But I don't know how to write. Writing has not been invented yet. But I can draw! I'll show you a picture to show you where I live, so you'll know, and you can go there. But I need something to scratch with. You're my tooth! Now you say, thank you, I will.
That is a magic tooth. Whoever touches it will immediately swell or burst. But she does not sell or burst. I must be more polite.
Now I will draw you a picture. First, Daddy with the spear that's broken.
Man holding a spear.
And then, spear what you want. Oops! I slipped. It looks like the spear isn't Daddy.
A man being struck with a spear.
And this is me explaining to you.
Someone's scared, so scared their hair is standing on ends.
And this is you. I'm putting Daddy's spear in your hand so you won't freak out.
Another man holding a spear. This is war. She is showing me there is going to be a battle.
And this is a turtle. Mind you don't fall in. Oh, there are lots of little turtle heads.
Heads, enemy heads, peeking out, ready to attack.
There it is. Best picture I've ever drawn.
That is where the chief turns his back while this wonderful girl describes his danger. How clever. I will go. Before he is killed. Ow!
Quiet. You'll scare the fish away and Daddy will get very angry.
Hello!
Go. Bye.
What have you been doing, Daddy?
I'm making you a surprise. Oh, don't you know how surprised you're going to be, Daddy?
Quiet, I see another shoal of fish.
Promise me, Daddy. Promise me you'll be surprised.
Quiet.
Promise. Did you get your fish?
No, I broke the spear again.
Where?
There.
And what are you going to do?
What every man will do, I'm going to swear.
And all the words which you cannot hear him say are the words when man is angry, he still says today. The stranger ran and he ran. He ran through pits and bogs and over logs and frogs and pollywogs. He ran fast past the lion's den. And with a dash and a splash and a trot, he crossed the turtle swamp.
Look at them little turtles.
He ran through duckweed, briar, and fern, and made a turn to the right and was out of sight. Meanwhile, in the cave, which was just up ahead, all was usual, as if it were a day, not a day that a new discovery would soon be made. Taffy's mother was entertaining some neighbors, cave ladies. They had come to see how Taffy's mother had made a double-braid marmalade, and to chat a little. So she and she and she were chatting socially and having tea. Weather. Such a lovely, lovely day. The wind has blown the clouds away.
I think that spring is here to stay.
Winter was cold, ice and sleet. Summer thunder, floods and heat.
Cold or hot,
Weather.
we'll have weather, whether or not. Have you heard?
He laid some leather and called them sandals. He burned some wax and named them handles.
Strange cups, the first with handles.
Button holes, needle thread. Legs on table, a chair, a bed.
I'm amazed.
Perplexed.
What will they do that's new and think of next?
What is that?
Coming near?
Down the path?
Coming here.
What can it be?
I'll look and see.
Is it a lion, a tiger, a coyote, a chimpanzee?
It's a stranger, a wild stranger from another tribe. Get a club.
And a rope to find him.
We'll tap from the front.
A cave, I found it at last. But no one is about. I must call them out. Hey, hey, anyone here? Anyone? Oh, okay. Oh, it is quiet. Perhaps they're asleep. Ooh, I'll take a peek inside.
Steady. Ready. Ready.
Aim at his head.
Yoo-hoos. You and a hootie.
Oh! Why me? No, 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 no.
on, who are you? Why do you come? What do you want?
I wonder what she is saying. Battle! Enemies attack Chief by river!
I wonder what he's saying.
Do you want food? Are you hungry?
She is sick.
Are you tired?
She is crippled.
Are you lost? Can't you see your pack?
She is blind.
Well,
How can I speak to them? I know. I'll act it out. Small, small, small. Girl, girl, girl.
Poor man. He's lost his wits.
Down by the river, river, river. Water, water, water. Fish.
he is having fits.
Froggy, chief, chief, chief. Please, battle, fight. Save, go, save, chief, help, help, help.
He's as silly as a goose that's loose.
Picture.
Is it wrong with Taffy of your husband?
Oh, oh, oh!
They understand. Now they'll thank me.
You've struck my husband full of spears.
I'm glad you are pleased.
Look, she's so scared her hair is standing on ends. And more heads, enemies, ready to attack. And you bring me this horrible picture to show me how it was all done. You brute, you beast, you mad dog.
Thank
At
you.
him, tie him up, bind him up.
What is this they do? What a strange way to say thank you.
You savage,
Ow!
butcher, barbarian, my husband, my little girl, you heartless, mindless ape.
Help! Help!
You worm, you toad, you baboon. Beat the drum, call the warriors, call the chief.
Why do you beat upon the reverberating tribal drums? Why do you call the chief of the tribe of Tagumai? Explain, explain, explain.
Oh, great chief, I'm so glad you found a stranger. A loose goose just came down the path. He came into the cave, you we blocked her on the head, Pop bound him around with a rope. He brought a picture showing how, where, Taffy's hair, a battle fight, what a sight, he is there, a wild baboon.
Explain, explain, explain. Help! Quick, down the river! They are in danger! Save him, save him! I do not understand his words.
It's here, torn the picture, see? My husband with a spear on his back. Taffy with their hair on ends. Enemy heads, another tribe.
Beat the drums! To the river! We will attack first! This is war!
Quiet! You'll scare the fish away and Dad will get very angry.
Taffy,
Mummy?
you're safe.
Flee the bushes! Slay the enemies! Attack!
Quiet, say quiet. I'll scare the fish.
Stop, I love your tribe.
Explain, explain, explain!
I'm sending quietly fishing cart from trout. When you come. Cry, yell, shout, and scare the fish 30 days away. Explain, explain, explain.
Enemies all about! War!
Enemies?
Another tribe! Now they're going to award me. Chop off his head!
No! Let him go! He's a nice stranger man.
What do you know about this?
Explain, explain, explain!
I sent him. I drew this picture.
You,
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 you. Oh, small person without any manners ought to be spanked. You?
Here's my surprise. Did I surprise you, Daddy? Didn't I?
Explain, explain, explain.
It's very simple. Daddy broke his spear. I wanted a stranger man to go with his other spear, so I drew the picture. First, Daddy with a spear that's broken, and the turtle swamp showing the way, and me explaining it. It's my best picture I've ever drawn, so untie him and let him eat his apple.
He laughs.
A new discovery has been made. Oh, small person without any manners ought to be spanked. You have hit upon a great
I
invention.
didn't intend to.
Never mind. It's a great invention. Today you have made a picture letter. A time will come when it is called writing. You'll have an alphabet, letters, all 26 of them. Then you'll be able to read and write. And you can send a letter with no pictures and no danger of it being misread. Turtleheads, enemies, wild baboon, unbind him! I dropped him into the tribe of
Tagumai!
His name will be Man with Big Feet Who Runs Fast. You be my letter carrier, and you will be my letter writer. I give you a new name, little person who made great invention. Now we will celebrate. Conga, conga, conga. Conga, conga, conga. Conga, conga, conga.
And that was how the first letter was written, in the high and far off time. There are other stories of how and why and when the world was so new and all. But these you will have to read for yourself and enjoy. For now, I close my book and disappear. But remember, all you have seen and heard while you were here, it was so, just so, a long time ago.
Well, thank you so much for coming. Come on, Brandon. Brandon is a magician from the other cast, so he's got one more trick up. But here's the well, you like it? Yeah. What we traditionally do is see if anybody has any questions. This cast is, I mean, this LD's class has seen it before with a different cast, right? So I'm curious to see if you see any differences or if anybody has any questions or this is really opportunity. Yes, sir. Sit down, please, Paul.
How long did it take to memorize all the lines?
You have to ask them. Ian?
Like 2 months, 1 to 2 months. 1.5 to 2 months.
And since Ian only has about 3 lines, that's I'm just kidding. We've worked on it for about almost 2 months, right? Okay. So, because it isn't just remembering the lines, it's we've kind of added more technical stuff, which takes a lot longer than it should. Any other questions?
What was your backstage crew responsible for?
Oh, I wonder if we could get somebody to introduce our backstage crew. Ginger?
Well, we have Shire over there on the lights. We have Charlie on the sounds. We have Sarah is our live artist. We have Wilson as a tough guy and the stage manager. And then we have Andre, who is a fireman, and he also is our assistant director. And Rose was doing the piano in the beginning and helping us backstage on this side.
Yes, Miss LD?
I was wondering about the costumes. I love the variety and that it seemed as if it really set each person, each character apart. They weren't all just from one spool of, or one bolt of fabric. Did you make the costumes or were they something that you've had, Mr. Lee?
Let's take maybe Andrew wants to answer, stand up, Andrew, and show us. Go on.
Some of the costumes Mr. Lee made, like Josiah's,
Yep.
I'm not quite sure any others, but,
Charlie
most of
has
them
one,
are old
fresh
ones.
one. But you made your own, did you already say that?
Yeah.
That was this one. Okay.
Oh, you made yours.
But Sawyer, maybe you could stand up and.
Show us that beauty, Sawyer. Come on. Can I borrow that?
Way too big.
It's the robe of the chief.
Everybody else wanted to wear that too.
Yeah, but me and Jack get to wear it.
I get
Jack,
The other chief.
Jack wants to buy it. He thinks he wants to take that thing home, and we'll see.
is that?
It's not.
I already have one.
Miss L, do you want something else?
I watched this the other day, and I feel like there's some differences in the scenery, even. Were the orange and lights and the evergreens here last time?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
The orange lights just were on.
Oh, okay. I like the orange lights. They give a
That
nice.
gives us kind of a KV disco.
Yeah, yeah,
Disco.
yeah. Are
Yes.
these to code? I mean, I'm just.
Some of you saw Mr. Harrington come in and do a spot check. All good. Yes, Ms. Howard?
I'm wondering what were some of the strategies that you guys used to memorize your lines?
Sawyer?
Well, number one is basically just reading them over, but Miss Shirley said you could like take a video of like the play, and then you can leave out like a blanking of your part, and then so you would know like what people were saying and like what time that you would say your lines.
So that must have helped with timing a lot.
Do anybody else have any other things that Rose?
At home I practice with my mom, and sometimes in class we split up into a cast and we do a picture or a lecture. For the same.
I think quite a few moms and dads helped as well. Thank you for that. Anything else? Yes.
Was there something about like the college music? Like was that very like keeping that, or was it keep on it?
Everyone else take off your wigs.
Take off my wig. This is not you.
Yes, Doug.
Thank you, Mr. Lee, and all of you. Beautiful play. Really wonderful to be here. What were some of the considerations that went into casting, and how much of that, did your students volunteer for certain parts, and what were some of the thoughts?
If I care to answer the questions, how is it cast? Yes, Sophia?
Well, how we got our parts, where we would audition for different parts. I auditioned as for Stranger Man, and some other one, but I didn't get to be either of them. I became paid lady to cast me. But yeah.
There's no such thing as small parts. Did anybody else share, about the selecting, the question, how we, Kat?
Selecting, we would all write down what we wanted to be, and then he would have auditions for like, okay, who wants to be Taffy? So, and me, Olivia, I'm pretty sure wanted the part, Mia wanted the part, but
I think Schultz.
well, I also wanted the gym part. Well, yeah, and we all, most of us got what we wanted, but some of us had to do other parts.
Did like Sawyer, how he has the scars on his face, did he do that, or did someone? Yeah, I did it.
Those are real scars.
Yeah, I basically got him in war battle. Looked him in war.
Charlie brought in an eyebrow pencil kind of thing. I think we've just about used it up. Yes.
Just building off of that, are there any tips on getting that stuff off of skin?
Well, unfortunately, a Sharpie got mixed in with this.
Good luck.
It's actually sharp.
Kimberly.
As you were practicing the play, were there any instances of sort of a line coming up during the rehearsal that we thought, let's keep that in? Where you were a little bit making up parts? Did that ever happen?
Rose, you have any?
It was supposed to be a turtle, beaver swamp. Was it we had turtles in our class? We made it a turtle swamp.
And a couple of things that, mess ups that we left in. I vaguely can't find it. Yeah? sometimes they get the turtles and, yeah, that gets a little mixed up. The one I was thinking of was that, Sarah started drawing this party emoji at the end, and I absolutely hated it, and, but I was totally outvoted, so, left it in, and it's, fun.
And she put over unibrow.
No, I actually suggested it.
The unibrow is that new?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the unibrow's new. We said if we wanted to keep it, we had to have something cake.
I see also.
So now we have a unibrow.
Oh, we got a unibrow on.
Well, I wanna say thank you so much, you've been a terrific audience, we like to do, things
Thank you.
for a live audience, and you were very lively and